Hello everyone, welcome to K2 Properties in London, Ontario. Today we're going to review the garbage handling procedures as it applies to City of London. And those procedures could be different from the cities you are coming from or the countries you are coming from or the kind of property you have been living before, high-rise buildings versus the single-family homes or the townhomes. So first of all, in London, we have a green bin food waste program, and that's what we're going to start with. So you got two food waste bins. This one is a smaller bin, which you can keep it in the kitchen, and always remember to put a liner in it, which is like this. You can buy these compostable liners. They are not ordinary plastic bags. These are compostable liners you can buy from the grocery store, and you put in your bin before you throw any food waste in there because you want to keep your bin clean and tidy. So any food waste, like your leftover foods in your plates, like pasta, rice, meat, bones, any fruits like orange peels or banana, all those kind of things goes into this bin, but no containers. Okay, so only the food, no container, because all this food is sent for recycling and to make organic fertilizer. It should not have any kind of containers in it. Once you have thrown your food inside, keep your lid closed so you're not attracting any flies, you're not attracting any other insects which can feed off this food, especially like cockroaches and house flies and or mice which can easily come into the house in search of food. So you have to keep the lid closed. When this bag is full, make sure you tie it up. On the top, it has the tie ends, and then you take this bag and you put in a bigger green food waste bin, which is here. This green bin also has a liner in it, and as you see, this liner is a different size than this one. And again, you can buy it from the local grocery store. Again, they are compostable. They are not the ordinary garbage bags. So make sure you line this bin as well, so there's any food spill, it doesn't dirty your bin, and it will keep your bin neat and clean. So this larger green bin can hold probably 8 or 10 of these smaller bags. The idea here is that this green bin should be enough to accept the food for about all the 7 days in a week, because these bins are picked up once in a week. So when this bin is full, it can stay in your garage. Over there, it also has a lock, so that is that when you take this bin out for the pickup, the other animals don't rip out your bag and try to take the food out, otherwise it will be all mess over there. So that was about the green bins. Now I turn my camera towards the other recycling bins. Hopefully you can see them here. Okay, so we got two other recycling bins. One is for paper and a cardboard waste, and that's the gray bin. It doesn't have to be necessarily a gray bin. It could also be a second blue bin, but I bought the gray one so it's easy to remember that you have to throw all your paper and cardboard waste in the gray bin. So it will take all kind of paper and cardboard waste, like this one, these containers, even pizza box, if you have any paper copies or books, all those things goes over here. All kind of cardboards go in this gray paper waste bin. If you have any bigger boxes, especially when you buy some new items and they have bigger cartons and boxes, so they need to be all cut down into a smaller pieces and need to be tied up with a tape or with a string, and then you take this thing outside and leave it along with your bins for pickup. So if you don't, city staff is not gonna pick it up. Okay, so all right. The second recycling bin over here, which is a blue bin, take all kind of containers. It's called a container bin. You can call it that way. So all kind of liquid containers like this bottle, any aluminum cans, food cans, which are all cleaned and rinsed and empty. Your glass jars, again, you see they're all clean and empty. And they can go in there. These kind of bottles. Any other food container which are plastic and recyclable will also go in there. So these items, make sure that any coffee cups you want to throw them in here. You have to drain them in the sink, make sure they're all empty and they are not leaking in the bin, otherwise it's going to transfer to the floor, and you can again will have a problem of insects feeding on those sugary liquid things over there. So these bottles, you see they have been opened, it has been all drained in the sink and is empty. So is this one. Another important thing is here. Now, this is a cardboard container, and you might be confused that this need to go in a gray cardboard waste bin. No, it doesn't. Although this is made of cardboard, but this is recyclable, and this is a container to hold liquid, so it will go in a container bin, which is here. All these things are also explained into this chart, which is displayed in your kitchen here. You can also download it from the City of London website. It explains very well what sort of items go in which bins. And it's very important that you do not mix the items. If you throw one stuff here, like it doesn't belong in this gray bin, you throw it here, the city staff is not going to pick up your recycling bin, and it's going to be a problem. So both the recycling bin, the gray and the blue, which is the container bin, and the green food waste bin are picked up once a week. So it's a weekly pickup for that. And now it comes to the normal garbage. I call it a dry garbage, which is here. See your garbage can. There's a liner in it or a garbage bag in it. Just find the appropriate size bag. It doesn't have to be black. It could be white and other colors as well. So anything which doesn't go into the recycling bins goes into your dry garbage. So that's the simple rule to remember. If it cannot be recycled, it goes in this bin. And make sure that you keep the lid closed, as I said before, because even if by accident you throw anything in there, food item, so you don't want to have other insects and flies or cockroaches feeding off that, right? So it's always covered and you don't smell anything. Once these bags are full, so these are smaller bags, once these are full, you need to put them into a larger black bags, which are like these. And again, this can stay in your garage or in your shed. And then this type of black bags, you can hold about 3 or 4 of these smaller bags. And remember, these are all dry garbage. There's no food items supposed to be here. So that's why these black bags are picked up once every 2 weeks. If you start putting any food items in there and they're picked up every 2 weeks, it's going to be a big problem because the food will start rotting, it's going to start smelling, and it's not going to be nice. So you're allowed to have 3 of these black bags on every bi-weekly pickup. 3 large black bags every second week, right? So, and there's no food items which need to go in there. Okay, excellent. So see how these bins are placed side to side, and there's no spillage, there's no food, there's no garbage coming out of these bins. It's very important because if you leave your food, any food particles or food waste on the ground, that's an invitation for the vermin or for the insects or flies or cockroaches or mice to feed on. And it's very important, you should know that if you cause any unhygienic condition, which is ultimately result into all these kinds of insects and things, you are responsible for that as a tenant. And to exterminate those kind of services, it can easily run into a couple of $100s. So be responsible, keep your house clean. So I just want to summarize some of the things we talked about here, showed you the green food waste bin program, talked about the recycling bins over here and the normal dry garbage. So be responsible, know your garbage pickup day, take out your garbage on time, don't miss your garbage day, and keep your bins neat and tidy. And also very important that once your garbage has been picked up, your bins will be outside. So next day you bring the bins inside the home, and keep your house clean and keep our city clean. Thank you.